Good morning, good morning, good morning. You know, it's a blackout in Detroit tonight, so we got to have all our blacks, you feel me? This is Detroit Family Report, and we're here with your Bills versus Lions pregame show. And you know how we do when we start off every show, let you know who's in the building, starting with Gramps.
What up, Doe? I'm Chris. You can find me on X, Twitter, or you can find me on TikTok at Crazy Hockey Fan and Crazy Hockey Fan 1.
He got the swimming glasses on because he's swimming in that blue Kool-Aid.
Yep.
My brother from another mother who cares don't know each other. Let him know who you is, bro.
What up? It's another Sunday. Finally, we're playing on a Sunday again. None of these Thursday night games. Our guys are well rested. You know, we had that 10 days off. Let's get this dub today, bro. Let's go eat some buffalo wings today. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
They talking about Bills Mafia coming in with their tables and stuff. Y'all can do the tables all you want to, but you better clean that shit up. You feel me? That's all.
Right.
Hey, Chris, if you do us a favor, man, find us an injury report. I know they probably gonna come out too late, but
let me go find it out, Swim. Let me go find that injury report for us.
All right, let's start off with our first target, our quarterback. Bam. What Jared got to do today to win this game, man? Start with you, Dave.
You got to cook today. They're down two safeties. Actually, no, I think just one safety today. And Rasul Douglas is out today, which is their top corner. So Jared ought to be able to cook against that secondary today, man. But he's got to be smart. I want to see Goff being smart today. Don't force nothing. Just go out there and do what you've been doing all year, man.
Ooh, it's short.
Yeah, our injury list is short.
One dude. I mean, you don't count the IRs, but one dude is out. One.
All right. Chris, what do Jared Goff got to do today to win this game, my brother?
He got to play a clean game, no picks. Like, try not to turn the ball over. Be very clean. I mean, get out when you get a chance to. I've noticed, like, in the last few games, for Jared Goff, his mobility has been better than it has been in the first few games of the season. So if he gets in trouble, I mean, take the sack. I mean, if you can get out and get a couple of yards, so be it. But a clean game. I would like to see him throw for probably like 230, 240 yards. Probably throw for more than that, but that's what I'd like to see him throw for. A couple of touchdowns. But I think ultimately will be a good run game.
All right, well, I got a question for y'all. What's the over/under Goff getting 250 today?
I think he gets it. I do. I think he gets it. It'll be close, really, because I expect us to be balanced today. I really do. Just depends on how the running game actually goes today. If the running game was kind of slow, like it has been the past couple, like slow to our standards, you know what I mean? Like a running game's still been like performing, but it's been kind of like slow based on what we normally do. But I think Goff will go for 250 and maybe 2 tuds today. Maybe just 1 tud because I think we get a lot on the ground today. Actually, I really do.
Chris, you agree with that prediction?
Yeah, I agree. I think he'll get over 250 yards. It's going to be close, like Diddy said. I think he's going to get more touchdowns. I think Ben Johnson is going to come out of because the red zone efficiency the last few games has been a little. Yeah, exactly. So I think he's going to pull more out of his bank, and I think we're going to get more passing attempts in the red zone. Because I mean, if they just stack the line of scrimmage and all you're doing is running to the freaking the back of our lineman, it's not going to do any good. So I think there's going to be, you might see a little bit more Laporta in the red zone.
Send the Laporta party
and Timmy P.
Yeah,
we're throwing in the red zone. Look out for Timmy P today, man.
Yeah,
Timmy P. All right, let's talk about this rushing game. Our rushing game. How many yards do our backs get today, bro? Starting off with Montgomery. What are you expecting from Montgomery today?
Hey, man, honestly, it's going to be tough because this is the weird thing about the Bills is they have a high stuff rate, which generally means, they stuff you at the line of scrimmage pretty early and pretty often, but that's because they blitz a lot. The Bills are one of the heavy blitz teams. But they also give up the most explosive plays as well. So if you can pick up their blitz, you can gash them in the run game. And not to mention Montgomery is a fucking tank, bro. He's a battering ram. I'll say that. I won't even say he's a tank. I'll say he's a battering ram. So I'm gonna say Monty gets 60 plus, and then maybe another 15 to 20 in the air. So I say Monty's good for 80 scrimmage yards today, period.
Chris, your predictions for Monty?
Yeah, I mean, their stuff rate is good. The one thing about and we're talking Monty, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So even though we open up, if we can open up some lanes though, it'll be really good. But you're right, their stuff rate is really good. So obviously we'll get to Jahmyr Gibbs because the outside is going to be really open, I believe. But I think he gets 45 yards. I think he gets 45 yards from, but not from scrimmage. I think he'll get about 75 total from scrimmage. But I think 45 rushing yards is what he's going to end up with, and a touchdown.
Which is an efficient day for Monty because Monty's more of your. I mean, everybody knows Monty can do both. He can be both your speed back and your power back. But you give Monty 45 to 50 yards a game. That's efficient for him.
Ground and pound yards. I accept that.
Yep.
So let's talk about Jahmyr Gibbs. What you expected from him today, Dede?
Man,
say it with your chest. Come on, say it, Dede.
I don't know because it all goes back to the same thing I just said about Monty. But Gibbs has the ability to break one loose more than Monty does. And if Buffalo, they are very keen to giving up that explosive play. So you know what? I'm gonna go out on a limb this one. Gibbs gets over 100 today. Gibbs goes over 100 today. Gibbs racks up about 140 all-purpose yards today, bro. What are they? Yeah, all-purpose yards today.
How many TDs?
2.
That's my boy. Chris, what you expecting from Jahmyr Gibbs today?
I didn't take a shit.
Rushing yards is. I think he's going to get 80. I think total yards. I think he's going to have 100 and like from scrimmage. I think he's going to have 110. So another 30. So 80 yards with one passing touchdown, one rushing touchdown. I think he's going to have a good day.
Go take that boo-boo break, bro.
Yeah, I heard you, man. I heard you. I have to say it just before I say something, don't you?
Be all right.
That's how much he loves the people, man. Shout out to the people that's watching, man. Y'all could do this a favor, man. And go to YouTube, hit that subscribe button, and go to X, hit that follow button, man. We appreciate
Chris,
it.
I got people asking me what you're wearing, man. Explain to the people what you got on today.
Oh, okay. So these are goggles, but these are like these are my Lions goggles, you know, swimming through the Kool-Aid, the blue Kool-Aid. So that's what I got on right now.
I got my version of my blue buffs, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
They ain't buffs, but they buffs though.
All I see is blue today.
They ain't buffs, but they buffs though, you feel me? Let's talk about our receivers for a little bit. You know, we got to talk about the top 2 guys.
And I got the turnover chain on. It's the turnover chain.
The turnover chain?
We're going to talk about that too, though. Let's talk about our man, St. Brown. Do he get over 100 today? And what do you expect from him?
Man, that one's tough too because I even though they're down two of their best secondary players, possibly 3, because I don't. Taylor Rapp's out. I don't know if DeMar Hamlin's playing. Shout out to DeMar Hamlin for still being in the league after he died on the field. So that'll leave them Cole Bishop and my former Georgia Bulldog, national champion, Lewis Seen.
I don't give a fuck, Keisha.
I think, man, I can see it, but at the same time, man, I see it being spread around like it was last week. So I'm gonna say no. I don't think
Do
he
we
goes
get in the
over
end
100.
zone?
Yeah, he gets in the end zone today.
I respect that, then. Chris, what you seeing from St. Brown? Same thing. Is he getting over 100?
No, he's not getting over 100. I think it's going to be. That's why we're going to have a lot of a lot of people are going to need to get involved in this game to open everybody up. So I think Amon-Ra is going to. I say 75 yards. I say he gets over 75 yards. I don't think he gets to 100 though. He will have. I do believe he has a 1 touchdown game. But no, I don't think he gets over 100 yards. That's for sure.
I'm with you. I can see him getting like 65 yards and a touchdown because I'm expecting a big game from this man. J-Mo. How many yards J-Mo getting? Do we get into that end zone? Did. Well, Chris.
Okay, so I think J-Mo. So I don't think anybody on our team gets over 100 yards, but because we're spreading the ball, we're going to have a lot of everything. So I think J-Mo gets over 80. He may creep close to 90, but I don't think he's getting over 100. And does he get a touchdown? I'm still unsure of that right at the moment. They're going to have. I think they're going to put him in a lot of gadget plays to like open up the field a little bit more. Like I think they're going to. You may not see a sweep, but you may like see a little toss pass to get him in space to use his speed. I think you'll get him in a lot more of that. So I think he'll hit around like 85, 90 yards.
Did.
Anybody remember what J-Mo did last time we wore the All Blacks?
Yeah, I know.
Went ham, bro. Yes.
Yeah.
Preach it, Dede. Preach it,
J-Mo.
Dede. Come on.
It's J-Mo. It's a J-Mo day, bro. J-Mo
It's a J-Mo day, baby. I feel it in my bone. You feel me?
J-Mo gets a $125 and a tud today, and he gets like a 70-yard bomb today, bro. I'm telling you, I see it. They're gonna blitz.
I hope so. That'd be great.
And Goff's gonna fucking just I think over the top, and there goes J-Mo for 70 yards, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You think he reached his top speed running today?
No, because I think he's gonna be so wide open that he's not gonna have to.
Hey, yeah, I'm with you, JD. I see J-Mo hitting over 100, bro, with a TD, bro. Like, and something big on the ground too. On the reverse, I'm calling it on the reverse. Remember, I called out the St. Brown reverse, and I'm calling it on the reverse. He gonna hit like big, like 45, 55
man,
yards.
but if they're gonna run that reverse, man, they gotta find a better way to disguise it because it's so obvious when that J-Mo reverse is coming.
He's
bro.
in motion so much, though.
Well, the problem is when he goes in motion, he gives because he cuts behind the quarterback when he does the reverse to give him a better view. If he cut in front of the quarterback, it would just look like he's going in motion. But once he makes that turn to go behind the quarterback, everybody already knows it's going to be a handoff to him unless they fake it. But they always use that.
So instead of like a reverse, give that like little like touch pass. That Green Bay, the Green Bay play. That Green Bay, I swear, runs that play more than anybody that I know. Mm-hmm. Maybe the Rams with Puka, but they run that with Puka a lot. So maybe that's what we need to do with J-Mo today. Go back and watch how the Rams used Puka against Buffalo, and they use him in motion, reverses, short passes, and Puka cooked them. Obviously, Puka and J-Mo are not the same receiver, but use Puka or use J-Mo how they use Puka.
Yeah, I would agree.
Keys to success to use J-Mo. Next thing we're gonna talk about, baby. Next subject.
Well, not just J-Mo, we gotta use Laporta.
That's what.
We gotta use Laporta.
I was hoping we get to Laporta because that's the guy I think is going to have a big day. I mean, not big like J-Mo big, but I mean he's going to have a big day for tight end.
Oh yeah, for sure. And we really ain't. I mean, he's been slowly getting activated because I think that injury from last year and he rushed. Well, not rushed, but
not only
played through the playoffs and everything. Like it's just now fully healing. You feel me? That's what.
Not only that, man. He's just like. We've got way too many weapons.
Yeah.
You know, he's just a victim of being on a team with too many weapons, bro. You put him on a team with like I don't know, you put him on the Chargers or something, bro. And Sam Laporta is putting up kind of numbers he put up this year consistently. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Let's talk about our O-line. How do our O-line slow down the Bills' pass rush? We ain't really worried about our running game. We're going to eat on the ground. So how do we slow down the Bills' pass rush?
Bills pass rush is tricky, man. Their interior, trash. Their interior is not good at all. Frank and Graham and Zeitler ought to be able to handle that. It's the two outside guys that I'm like kind of worried. Not worried. I won't even say worry about. But Rousseau and oh my gosh, he's been in the league forever. Von Miller. Those two could still wreck a game, man. And Decker's been kind of like iffy this year. So we're gonna have to watch that. Sewell's been Sewell. You know, he's really only got worked one game, and that was the Houston game. I forgot who did it to him, but they messed him up. I want to say it was Grenard, I think. Or no, what's the dude they got from the Vikings? He played for the Vikings last year. Now he's on the Texans. What's his name? The pass rusher. Lions.
Big dude.
Daniel Hunter.
Daniel Hunter, yep.
Hunter. That's really the only guy who's kind of got Sewell this year. So I'm not. I mean, it's going to be another battle in the trenches this week, man. But I think our guys can hold it down. I do. Decker and Glasgow, that side of the line is what I'm really worried about. That side of the line has been the weakest point on the line this year.
Let me be Taylor Decker's agent real quick and stand on his lawyer real quick and get him to your mic. He's been fighting through injury all year, Day. So don't just.
Man, this whole team has.
Man, listen, but he's been playing through it, bro. You feel me?
He didn't play last week or the week before.
And because he needed the rest. Now he's gonna be back in full effect.
You don't see the rest. You know why he needed the rest? Because he's from Ohio, soft.
You same person bumped his knee was on the ground before the show. Chris, how you feel about our O-line?
All right, I'll give you that one. Bro. Hey, for you, we weren't live yet, man, but I was getting set up, and I smacked my knee so hard these guys heard it.
You talking about my Buckeyes, guys. I'm so tired of talking about my Buckeyes. But Chris, what do you feel how our O-line need to hold up today against their pass rush, man?
Well, I think we'll do just fine. We just have to. I think initially, if we have to set the tone early though. Like if they start getting up on us early and pushing us, that'll be a stigma until halftime because they tend to not adjust well in game as much as probably the Bills would. But I think we'll be just fine in the especially if we can establish a running game early. What are y'all still laughing for?
Because that last comment he just put up there, that's my homeboy right there.
Oh, I wasn't reading that.
When I got older, wow. Yeah, but hey, when we first started chilling, bro, I used to fuck your ass up in basketball. Once I got older, it's a wrap. I retired.
Yeah, don't talk to me about old, man.
Look, Grandpa.
I went ice skating for the first time in 2 years on Friday, and now my back is all shot. So I got you. But yeah, I think our O-line is good. I agree with Day. The Decker side is going to be. We'll see how it works because he plays. He's back to playing, so we'll see how it works. Yeah, I think we'll be just fine though.
All right, I usually don't question coaching on our team, but I got a question for y'all. How many times would Dan go for it on fourth down today? You didn't get the same mindset when he came in Green Bay and said, "Hey, every short 4th and 2 or 1, we going for it."
I don't know, man, because we got our defense back today. We got a lot of pieces on defense back today.
Yep.
But he might also want to just. We're nationally televised. The Bills have been one of the top teams for years, past couple of years, I'll say. They might just want to go in there and tell him. I want to just go in there and say, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? This might be a fuck you to the Bills game, too. So I don't care how many times he goes for it, as long as he's smart with it. Unlike last week. He wasn't smart with it last week one time.
But hold on. During the Kansas City game when we went for it on our own 30 and we got it, everybody was like, oh, man, that was a brilliant call. Now that you go for it on this 4th down, Well, that was a fake punt, so that was different. So.
What do you mean? When we went for it on our own 30, I thought that was the dumbest idea we did.
When we played KC
the
and we got it?
game or the Kansas City game?
I thought you were just talking about the recent game.
The recent game, I'm with you, Chris. That was so dumb.
Probably the dumbest thing I ever seen.
I get, that's Dan. He's aggressive. That's what he does. Okay, that's fine. Cool story. Whatever, man. But you cannot put your fucking banged up defense in a short field like that. You can't.
Nope.
I'd rather put my banged up defense, make those guys have to go 75, 80 yards. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We have Jack Fox, bro. We could have easily flipped the field.
Okay,
But I get it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, he went for it. We didn't get it. If we would have got it, I probably still would have said it was a bad call, but it was like, okay, we got it. You know what I mean? Everybody's like, well, they'll say, well, the guy missed his block. It's not the play call. The play call, it wasn't a good play call, but it's more about the decision to even go for it there is what I didn't like.
I saw it on so I've seen a couple of some of like the ESPN announcers and stuff or whatever, Nick Wright, a few other
experts,
well, whatever you want to call the experts as being, and it's not just Nick Wright, it was a few others, I can't remember their names, but they keep, for some strange reason, they keep going, well, the reason why they won't make, because the topic is like the reason why the Lions won't make the Super Bowl. And they always go back to this. I wish I could like scream through the screen, but I can't. Because nobody's gonna hear me anyways, nobody's gonna give a fuck. But what they keep saying is like, that's inevitably gonna kill us, is him going for fourth down instead of kicking the field goal, like they did in the NFC Championship game. It's like, when did a field goal keep us from winning the NFC title game? I don't believe it was a field goal. I do believe there was
It was a kicker. It was a kicker that we didn't believe in our kicker. That's why we went toward on fourth down last year.
No, but it wasn't what kept us out of the NFC Championship. Everybody's
I'm just
look
saying,
at how they lost.
No, we made out of the Super Bowl. We made it to the NFC Championship.
No. Oh, that's what I mean. Like going to. They said, look at what happened in the NFC Championship game. That's what's going to prevent you from making a missed field goal. And I go, when did we have a chance to win the game, but we decided to go for it on fourth that would get us the win? That didn't happen. We had a chance to kick a field goal at the end of the first half of the NFC Championship game, but other than that, where did a field goal or a fourth down not converted keep us out of that? It wasn't fumbles, mistakes, bouncing off of Vildor's mask.
Stop running the ball.
Like, why do they keep thinking that a fourth down conversion is what kept you out of the championship going to the Super Bowl? I don't know where this is coming from. So
the failed fourth down definitely helped. Josh Reynolds dropping those two balls on fourth down. One was on fourth, and I believe one was on third.
Yeah,
Jameer Gibbs fumbled that we was driving.
That was killer.
Yeah, like it was a lot.
I mean, we could even make a notion that missed tackle on the sideline going up the left side with what's his name? I can't remember. He's not on our team anymore. He missed it completely. I think it would have been a fourth down and they would have punted the ball, but they didn't. They got a first and they continued the drive. But there were so many mistakes that happened last year. But I keep seeing these quote unquote experts keep saying that a fourth down, just like last year's NFC title game, is what's going to keep us out of the Super Bowl again. I'm like, what do you mean again? That's not what the case was.
Right.
People are not.
We got here because of going for it on fourth down. I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we have to live and die by the. Now, if we're in the NFC Championship game and we're on our own 30, I'm hoping he learns his lesson.
Punt that motherfucker, bro. Punt it.
You got Legatard now. You kicking that fucking field goal from 75 yards on this place, bro.
Hey, pregame warm-ups.
For sure. But we talked about our offense and what our offense need to do so we succeed today in this football game. Let's talk about our defense. First of all, how is our D gonna slow down Josh Allen? The big question right now. I know my Uncle AG been studying all week. He had an extra couple of days to do it. You feel me? I mean, you leave a a master in the laboratory extra couple days, he's gonna come out with something. But Danny, what you think our defense need to do?
Man, this is what worries me about this game is Josh Allen. This
Don't worry.
Be happy. Man, containing Josh Allen is easier said than done, man. He's still gonna get his. He's still gonna make his plays. It's just you got to be able to counteract when he makes a play. Defense has got to be able to make a play. We need to make a stop.
Yeah.
Josh Allen, he hasn't been this year. Well, not as what he usually does, but he's turnover prone. You know what I mean? Josh Allen is because he likes to take those risks. He's a gunslinger. So you gotta force turnovers on him, and you want to defend Josh Allen, keep him off the field. You know what I mean? Win the time of possession game with him. Don't even put your defense on the field with him.
Go ahead, Chris. Your turn.
All right. Yeah, I think I think the best chance because when we played again, who was the other mobile quarterback that we played? I mean, he's more mobile, but
Kyler Murray.
Yeah. What we did against Kyler Murray is we didn't give him any lanes to run in. We instead of trying to go for like the ultimate sack, we created a pocket and just kept the pressure, and then our defense covered the contain him. Don't give him any lanes. Don't worry about don't try to get around your receiver and then or your the offensive lineman and try to create so that way he has a lane to run in. Keep him there. If you can't get inside to get that sack, keep him contained. Make the defenders or the make the corners and linebackers make the pocket collapse instead of trying to ultimately try for the sack, and then he escapes gaining a 20 yards or whatnot. Containing is probably the best thing for him.
And our cornerbacks are going to have to be tight on these receivers today, man, because Allen can make any throw.
Yeah, he can.
He can make any throw out there. The guy I worry about today,
I
worry about Shakir on a Meek today, man. That's going to be a matchup to watch. Shakira.
Mm-hmm.
I think if anybody kind of cooks our defense today, it's going to be him. I think it's going to be Shakir.
I hope you're wrong. So do I.
Keon Coleman's going to be tough too. He's a good possession receiver.
Yeah, that's going to be TA's matchup today.
MSU, baby.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that said, how many sacks do our D get today?
One.
I think we have a lot of pressures, but I would agree with Day. 1 sack.
He's hard to get on the ground, bro.
He is. He's beast.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to be able to name who gets it, too, because I think it's going to be a team effort.
Yeah. 1 to 2. That's about it. I don't expect a huge sack day today.
Mm-mm.
Their O-line is pretty solid, too. It's not like it's the worst O-line in the world, but it's not the best. It's pretty solid.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go against the grain. I say 3. Say 3. I think Aleem had 1.
I can't wait to hear your score prediction.
55-2.
I think Aleem had 1. I think Smith had 1. And I think Reader picked up 1.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think. So let's talk about the Bills' rushing game. Our front 7 versus their O-line and running backs. Then I'm going to start with you.
Guess where he's from, though? Right there. James Cook.
I don't give a fuck, Keisha.
Hey, I don't get to shout out my Georgia guys very often, ever. Because there's not
Bro,
many.
your team is in the goddamn got a first round ball. I don't want to hear that. You just been gloating ever since you went to that goddamn game. You've been talking about somebody. I'm gonna get to talk about my team lately. Bullshit.
It's gonna be tough, man. Because James Cook is kind of like Jekyll and Hyde. One week he can look like an all-pro running back. Next week he's just like straight poop. You know what I mean? Average. I've got him on my fantasy team, so I know. I've been through the struggles of James Cook. But I mean, and one thing we do well is we defend the run really, really well. So I think we hold them under 100 again today. They'll have 100. They'll have 100 combined because they run Allen, Cook, and Ray Davis.
Yeah.
And then there's former Lion Ty Johnson out of the backfield who can catch passes. So he's dangerous too. So I think that's going to be a battle up there too. I think that's going to be a huge battle in the trenches today.
Chris?
Yeah, I mean our run defense is what we're known for. But like you said, now if we keep Josh Allen contained, then the run game will be nullified. If we keep him contained, I think that's going to be 50% of their offense is him running the ball. Josh Allen. I don't think I'm not a big maybe catching out of the backfield if you can, and it helps out. But I don't think Cook does a whole lot today.
How many rushing yards you think you get?
I hope he gets 40. That's it. I hope he gets 40.
That's about all I have him on my parlay. I mean, that's all I have. No, I
That's
don't.
what I'm gonna put him for. I'm gonna put him for 40 on my
I don't think
parlay.
he's going to get much more than that. Like I said, maybe catching out of the backfield, he catches one in space and he can get a big gain. But other than that, I don't think he will.
Yeah, let's talk about your boy.
Boy,
His
TA.
first interception today, man.
Man, that's my guy. I mean, everybody knows I've rode with TA all year, bro. Like, as soon as the Lions jerseys came out, bro, that was the first one I went and got. And he's been playing much better, bro. He's been getting better and better each week. The flags are going down. He still gets one every now and then, man. But, I mean, AG said it this week. TA's learning, practicing well. He's picking up the game well. He's going to be one of these best corners in the league here soon. You watch. My boy TA going to be a dog. With that being said, no, I don't, bro. It's just not there yet. It's hard to say. It's just not there. He had a chance 2 weeks ago. Hit him right in the chest as he was falling down, and he dropped it.
Yeah.
But nah, I don't know. I hope he does. I mean, what's up,
Chris?
Yeah, I don't think he gets one either. But I mean, I'm looking, and Josh Allen hasn't thrown a pick in 3 games. So, I mean, hopefully this will be because when he does, he has a tendency to get a little razzled. He tends to throw 1 or 2 in a game, but yeah, he hasn't had a pick in 3 games. So we'll see how it works. We'll see.
I don't think he gets one. I think one of the safeties do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd agree.
Okay. Chris, here's with the injury report.
The whopping injury report. Now, granted, we'll have later on. We'll have like who's not playing, like who's not active. But right now, the only person on the injury report is Trevor Nowosky. He's out with a concussion. Other than that, there's nothing else.
Who out for 18? Do anybody know?
I don't have that.
Oh, you mean their team? Give me a second. I'll find it. If you'd have told me that in advance, I could have figured it out.
Some of you know sometimes I be throwing y'all shit on the fly. Like they be throwing the JMO.
I told you that a million times. I hate when you do that shit.
My bad.
I don't see any injury report. Let's see. Nope.
Take off the spokes.
Yeah, because they're all getting all fogged up and everything like that. So I can't see anything.
I do know one off the top of my head. I know Rasul Douglas is out. And he's their better corner too.
Yeah, I can't find their injury report for some reason.
That's cool.
Yeah.
We ain't worried about it. We ain't worried about nothing. So let's get into our final topic for today. Score predictions.
God, I hate this one. You know I can't stand giving a score up.
You better get used to it because it's not going nowhere.
It ain't going nowhere.
I know it's
So
not.
with that said, Chris, give me your score prediction.
Damn, made him go first.
0-0 tie.
Oh, so you telling me I'm gonna be taking a nap today during the game?
14 punts.
Damn.
14 punts. Defense balls out. No, God. Well, the over/under is 54.5, which is holy cow. I'm gonna say, oh God, but our defense is back. So I was actually gonna make a Bills prediction, not a Lions prediction, but our defense is back. So, whew, dang. I know it's hard because I'm trying to figure out like how many. I'm gonna say 30. I was gonna say 30. No, I'm gonna say I'm pulling a freaking
Sky.
No, I'm pulling a U. It's gonna be 42 to 37.
What do we put advertisements up on the screen?
Bro, I
now?
read it. I thought it was like somebody giving their score prediction. They had something to say. I'm reading. Man.
Hey, subscribe if you want us to subscribe to your internet service. We got you.
Hey, sponsor, but if you want us to sponsor, you feel me?
Tori, yes, I am. I am wearing swim goggles.
They're not swim goggles. They're Kool-Aid goggles.
Well, Kool-Aid goggles.
Yeah, the Kool-Aid goggles.
I see everything in blue, so it's awesome.
JJ, what's your score prediction for, bro?
38-31.
Oh.
Yep, 38-31. And real quick, today we are Pittsburgh fans. We have to pull for Pittsburgh today.
And who else?
I didn't want to say that.
I know you don't want to say that.
I don't want to say
it. You really don't want to say it, do you?
Just know we're pulling for the Orange team tomorrow night at 8:00.
Yes, absolutely.
To beat Minnesota.
The Orange team. And it's not like
I like that.
And the Steelers, it's not like one of those games where you're like we're praying. The Steelers really could win that game. I mean,
yeah, it's 10-3 versus 11-2.
Yeah.
Man, it sucks that game's on at the same time we're on. That should be the primetime game.
It should be.
Instead of Green Bay and Seattle. I want to see that.
Absolutely.
I want to see Green Bay lose. But my score prediction, bro, 24-28 Lions.
Why do you say it backwards?
You always do that, man.
I always do that. Why do you say it backwards?
You always say your
I always say the team home away first.
Why?
No, you say your home team first. So like if I was picking the Bills to win, I would say 28.
I'm just a man
28.
trying to get his hustle on.
Well, no wonder you ain't trying to get your hustle on. You be saying shit backwards, probably hustling backwards.
That's why I don't gamble.
Man.
I'll work on it.
I'll
work on it.
Work on it.
Man, see, I wouldn't even go that high, Blue. Blue just trying to play me. Dang.
You're right, Blue. I'm very surprised he did not say like 50-6. I was very surprised.
He's getting smarter, folks. He's listening, or he's learning. I mean,
it takes time.
I accept that. Final words, Chris, on this game, man. Final thoughts, man, before we get this game going at 4:15.
It's gonna be a dogfight the whole game, which is cool. I actually like a really good game when they play. I mean, even though it is our team, I definitely would rather be like having the fourth quarter, having freaking Hendon Hooker in and freaking us. The game's over, but we all know that's not going to happen. It's going to be a dogfight the whole way. And all us Lions fans and probably the Bills fans will all be pacing in front of the TV on every freaking play, screaming at the TV, freaking whatever, being our nerves, biting our nails. It's just going to be the way it is. It's just it's going to be that game. Absolutely.
Day.
What final thoughts? Man, I think this is going to be a shootout. I don't think either defense is going to play all that well.
Whoa,
You
whoa,
know,
whoa.
you know what I mean? I expect there to be big plays all over the place. All over the place. So I'm ready for a shootout, bro. Like I like the back and forth battles. Those are great games to watch too. But shootouts are fun, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like boom,
Yeah.
back to back 65-yard plays by both teams. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like stuff like that. That's fun to watch. But hey,
That-
if
I mean,
it's
that's
a battle slobber knocker, okay. You know what I mean? I just don't want it to be one sided either way. I don't want
Yeah.
this game to be built up and then we go to watch it and it's fucking just like,
Like
bro,
this
this is
Jake
what
Paul Mike Tyson fight.
I
or
also
Ohio State versus Oregon.
Bro,
I would hope that the refs call a fair game in this one because it's going to be
Yeah,
the ass.
yeah.
Because
Fair
being
enough.
that we have both teams have big playability. One PI call changes the whole game. Like, I mean, I hope they're on their P's and Q's. Either let the receivers and corners fight it out, or you're going to be calling a lot of PIs today.
final thoughts is at the end of the day, who will be celebrating the Lions' victory? All right, I say.
Quick thing before we do go.
Yes, sir.
Key player to watch on offense. Who's the guy you're going to watch on offense?
On our offense,
Yeah. Okay. And their offense.
Josh Allen.
All right. Defense. Chris, you?
Offense, my guy to watch is Jahmyr Gibbs. I want to see how he does.
I'm with you, Bandit. Oh, go ahead, Chris.
Their guy on offense. I think Josh Allen is just. I think it's the unspoken favorite to be watching because if he gets loose and we don't cover our lanes, it's going to be a long game for us. We keep.
Now, can I say one thing?
things.
We need a big game from Jack Campbell.
On defense, yeah.
Yeah, he has to spy on Josh Allen, bro.
They don't use a spy though. I don't think they use a spy.
I told you, my
They
man
don't.
had an extra week in the laboratory to prepare, bro.
They don't. They don't
They
ever.
don't do that.
No, they don't ever. They didn't even use it on freaking Kyler Murray, dude. You're
Now that
hoping.
Rodrigo gone too, we have to, bro. We have to.
Dude, but they don't. They don't do
They don't
that.
do that. That's not
They
part of our
don't
defense.
use a spy. They never have. So if he
Keep
comes
an eye
out,
open, man.
if he
Keep an eye
comes out
open.
and he does, if they come out and he uses a spy, I'll come back and say, hey, you're right, man. They finally did it. That was great. I don't think they're gonna do it, man. They never use a spy.
No.
I'm just saying, Jack Campbell, like, Torrey, your man, you gotta step up. You feel me?
And everybody who's going today, be loud.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely loud.
Be loud, bro. None of
Don't
this
sit
sit down shit.
Don't
None of
sit
that.
down and play on your fucking phones. This game means
Check your
a lot.
parlay at halftime. All that bullshit, bro. Just go out there and fucking be loud, man.
Yeah.
Make your fucking eardrums bleed.
If you're buying those tickets, if you're buying those expensive ass tickets, you should be showing out. That's why you're going to the game.
Torrey, I know he has. I'm just saying, today we need him to step up even more. You feel me? Like, drop that machine to third gear and go. Like, for real. Like, we need him. Like, on my mama, I need him. Like,
I want to see a couple false. I want to see a couple false starts today, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
On them, not us. On them, not us.
Yep.
I got a question for y'all. Who you watching for on defense then, Day on our team? I just said Jack Campbell, so.
Well, on offense for them, I'm gonna watch Shakir. I
You're a
think
big
he's
player. Who you watching on offense?
probably with you and probably with J-Mo, bro. I want to see. I need a game out of J-Mo today. And then on their defense, shit. I don't know. Maybe is Milano playing? I know Milano. I don't know. Maybe they're edge rushers. See how they do against Decker today.
I'm gonna say Von Miller. Chris.
On defense for us,
Yep.
Our defense is fucking
Brian Branch, baby. But they're but on their defense, I don't know their defense well enough to know who's good and who's not. That's why I'm looking it up right now because I don't know. And
I just know Von Miller. That's why I said his name.
Yeah.
I never really studied the Bills defense, bro. I know they
Yeah, I
got
didn't see
exposed
that.
last week.
It's a good defense, though. Really is.
Yeah, they play
But
well. They don't have a lot. They don't have like star power. They work good collectively. So the guys that are out for them are DeMar Hamlin, Tyler Rapp, and Rajoul Douglas, along
Damn.
with
That's 3 in their secondary. That's
and Balin Spector. Dwayne Smoot is questionable, and so is T Hill, who's a third string D end. So yeah, those are the guys that are injury or out.
It's set up for my man to show out today.
Oh, I'm sorry, DeMar. See, that's why I gotta freaking I have to clean these up. They're not out. They're questionable. Sorry. Goodness. So I would say probably, Von Miller is probably the only one. Yeah. I don't have a particular person. Daquan Jones is probably good. I think he's pretty good at D tackle. Other than that, I don't have a person.
All right, Daddy, let them know where they can find you though before we head up out of here.
What, Douglas? What'd you say?
Let them know where they can find you though before we head up out of here.
Sorry. You can find me on Twitter at Markham246. Go Lions, get the dub today, bro. Let's get it.
Your show. And Chris?
You can find me on Twitter X or at Crazy Hockey Fan or TikTok at Crazy Hockey Fan 1.
And I'm your boy Bannon. You can find me right here. All the time. Anytime.
I don't know about on time, but
Hey, we started before the game. We're on time.
That's my boy.
we could have started in an hour and still been on time then.
Exactly. We good today. We good today.
Little boy.
We had a big buffer today.
Make sure y'all come catch us for the post game show. We're gonna do that tomorrow.
That sounds like a good thing.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, 9 o'clock.
What game y'all watching today before our game?
The game. What are the
I'm gonna watch the Panthers versus Cowboys. I want to see the Cowboys lose, bro. I want to see the Panthers win.
They're actually
You're taking away their 1% chance.
The Panthers are actually favored.
Playoffs.
The Panthers are actually favored.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I like seeing that.
That's hilarious.
It is.
How about them Cowboys, bro? They lose to the Panthers.
Zach's ass, right?
He's out, so I can't even fuck with Dak anymore, bro.
Dolphins
game that I'm gonna watch, bro. Let me see.
That Dolphins Texan game is probably going to be pretty good
That's
too.
real intriguing.
Wait, nobody's gonna watch the
Ravens game, but I'm out of the fantasy playoffs. So,
say nobody gonna say the Ravens game, bro. Ravens Giants, they're 16.5-point favorites.
That's why.
I would have said
enough,
it, but
enough said, Day. I think
I'm with Chris. That Dolphins Texan game, it looked real intriguing.
Yeah, I would love to see the Browns kind of keep it close versus the Chiefs. That'd be very interesting. I would love to see that.
James Houston get a sack.
That would be awesome.
I might watch Bengals Titans for my parlay.
Yeah.
Put a parlay on that game.
Yeah, I was gonna gamble this week, but
I sent you another one just to let you know.
Sent me a third one. I got 2 of them.
Oh, you got the 2? Okay, forget it then. I'm not sending another one. I'm good with the 2.
Okay,
all right, with that said, man, this is your Bills Lions pregame show. Make sure y'all catch our postgame show tomorrow at 9 o'clock. And with that said, hit that subscribe button. We out.